Hey guys, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my writing tabletop game. So if you don't know what that is, I play a tabletop game every month and I roll usually 4 to see what kind of prompts and challenges I will have for my writing this month beyond the things that I normally do. Sometimes they fit into what I normally do, but most of the time they're just bonuses for extra things to have fun with, and then I get to create content and post with them. So there you go. That's my thought on this. I will have links of previous games and the rules for this new one in the description below. Without further ado, let's get on to rule number 1.
Rule number 1. 5. So first let's just do the prompt for the extra rule, which is a gory read. So I'm going to write something gory.
So rule number 1 was a gory read. I have to write something gory, which I love to do, so yes, that's a great rule. That means horror, or the horror aspects of a lot of the paranormal stuff that I write, especially my vampires and my werewolves, are pretty gruesome folk. Even my fae are pretty gruesome folk. I have a fae who can like cut people without touching them through the power in her hands, and she has flayed very many people. She flayed her parents, for Christ's sake. So I like gory.
While we're here, I'm going to do a challenge, so let's shuffle, 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 shuffle. Oh, that one. Ooh, I can do that. That sounds like fun.
And I also passed my starting point at start, which means I have to do a challenge. And this is the one I chose, which is edit a chapter live on my blog. And I will totally do that in August because I am currently editing a whole lot of things. I don't know if I'll be able to, no, I can edit a whole chapter live. They're not very long. I can show you the process that I go through for my editing, at least the initial part of my editing, because it's got several stages to it. So I do a word list and I go through and I try to eliminate all the words, instances of those words that I can, so that it's not so repetitive. And then I read it to my mom, and then it goes through beta readers, and then it goes through more beta readers, and then I read it again, and then it goes out. But I will do one chapter and do all the words live here somewhere at some point. I will let you guys know when I plan to do that, because I don't have my schedule yet. So yes. All right, let's get on to rule number 2.
Rule number 2. 6. About good versus evil.
So rule number 2 is to write a scene about good versus evil, and I do this again quite a lot, and so it's not too much of a stretch for me, and I will really get to work in something that I do a lot and then play with it, and I might even come up with new ideas for new things because, you know, I just finished 2 stories writing them. So yeah, this should be fun. Okay, let's get on to rule number 3.
Rule number 3. I have to stop anyways, and we're going to roll this guy. We've got a 2, which is trope play.
So rule number 3 was trope play, and so I'm going to put my wheel spinny thing up here and choose the same genres that I read essentially. So I'm using the same wheel, and let's see what happens. It looks like I got sci-fi. That is interesting because I've not played a lot with sci-fi, so I'm interested to learn some of the tropes of that and see if I can't have it inspire some kind of new thing in my brain. And that, honestly, I'd love to get into writing some sci-fi. I've written 1 or 2 that were like soft sci-fi, dystopian end of the world things, but this sounds more interesting. All right, let's get on to our 4th and final role.
Right, and our 4th role is a 6. We've got 1 more of these guys, and it is wolf. Much different from last month.
All right, our 4th and final role was wolf. And if you don't know, my Wooing the Alpha is all about wolves, so I might write one of my side scenes for this and have that work out. I have this idea of doing very specific scenes from each of the cycles and altering the perspective for it and posting them on my blog, on my Autumnalishki blog, not on my me blog. Not on my Costanzo blog. So I'm, ooh, that's a good prompt. All right, there are my prompts. I got no doubles this week, which is amazing. And the challenge sounds actually pretty cool. So Yay! Anyways, let me know how you guys are doing with your writing. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what kind of books you're reading, what kind of things you're trying out, what kind of challenges you're doing, what kind of challenges you might want me to do. I don't know. Tell me anything in the comments below. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Bye!